Hello and welcome to Community Chats. I'm your host, Aley Hammer, and today we're hearing from Brendon de Leon from Super Retail Group about his experience and cloud journey. Brendon, we had you on the show last week to discuss your amazing cloud journey, but I wanted to get you back on the show this week to talk about your experience with AWS and why you are so passionate about the cloud.
I'm extremely passionate about the Amazon solution. I think it's an absolutely fantastic, agile solution. 10 years in the industry, and I've never seen something as agile as what Amazon actually is. The fact that it actually gives our team the power to do what they need to real time. I think some people actually forget that sometimes that, contact centers, you need to be able to react like that. If something changes from a customer demand, you need to be able to just like that. Our old phone system, it cost $40,000 to actually initiate the project in a 4-month project to change an IVR queue. Now it doesn't even take me 40 seconds to change an IVR queue. I mean, if we had had that during COVID, our poor customers, their experience would have been horrific. And I actually believe that, having the solution we did, yes, COVID still impacted us. Was it a walk in the park? No, it wasn't for anyone. But I believe it would have been a lot worse if we hadn't been in the place we were at. Like I said last week, for me, the fact that Amazon's always looking at and trying to refine and improve based on their customer feedback as well. There's a lot of big telephony organizations out there that what you see is what you get. And yeah, we can change that for you, but it's going to cost you $100,000. Or we'll look at that in 12 to 18 months in the next rollout. Whereas Amazon, we seem to, every 3 to 6 months, something's coming, new features coming. They've gone from, almost being a startup in telephony to being a market leader for me. And that's the bit that I love, is actually being on that journey from quite early on with Connect. And, I remember going in and actually looking at, I think it was One Free Health in Queensland. We actually went and looked at their call center and Amazon and the journey they have been on. And I sat there on day one and went, if we can do half of what they're doing, I would be absolutely wrapped. And I look back now and go, it's just changed so dramatically. Like, I didn't think back then we could do what we've done so quickly. And I think because it's so easy as well, and the business sees how easy it is, that's changed the way our IS team treat our projects. And, we used to have a lot of challenges because it was very IS heavy in resource. And, you were fighting for that resource against other major projects. And unfortunately, when you're going against other major projects like CRMs, generally the call center comes second. The fact now that we don't need IS to help us with that sort of stuff, and we can just get in and get it done ourselves, and we're the experts in it, just makes life so much easier to get those projects done. The fact that our IS team are moving on to the solution at the moment as we speak, going through that project, shows that they see the value in it.
It's totally shifted the industry on its head because, as you mentioned, like the call center has gone from being kind of the last priority to the data. It's all the data is in the call center. You guys have got the pot of gold there because you guys have got what the customers are saying and telling you that they want, if they're saying, oh, we want quicker returns, you prioritize that. Or if you say we want better, features. So yeah, you guys have got the pot of gold. And one thing that I can promise you, when I asked you the question, why do you love AWS? You're clearly really passionate about it. You said something about, that you have this monthly cadence. And what I want to tell you is that when you have that monthly cadence with the AWS team, what they're actually doing is writing down all the things that you want, and they're going and building that custom for you because you are almost like their guinea pig. So, we build technology for customers. Like we listen to your feedback, just like you're listening to your customers' feedback. We're listening to your feedback, and any kind of feature you want, we're going and building them. So it's really cool to hear from a customer who's seen the benefits, and it's obviously completely transformed your business.
Yeah, there's a lot of organizations out there from a telephony piece that once you sign the final check for, the last 20%, once it goes live, that's kind of it. You don't hear from them again. And that's not what I feel like it is with Amazon. Like, I've got my monthly IS meeting with them where we talk about performance of the system, cost, all of that sort of stuff. But I also have a monthly strategic with them as well, talking about what's our roadmap, what's our plan, what's on Amazon's, what do we want to do is test and learn. So, there's 2 hours a month where, I'm spending time directly with the Amazon team talking about how we're operating, what performance is like. And, so they're 100% invested in us as a customer, which, makes it really easy for me to be invested in Amazon as a business for our telephony, because I know that they've got our best interests at heart. I know they've got our customers' best interests at heart in terms of what their service looks like. And, I think that's the piece that's fundamentally going to turn the dial for us.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I've worked in a few companies, but I can hand over heart say, I was a rep in this company selling cloud technology. And, instead of having hard targets and things, we literally will get a promotion potentially if, even if we don't hit the target, but we've done an amazing job for the customer. We've earned that trust.
Yeah.
And then we know that you guys will be loyal back. So we're creating technology, not just to sell and put on customers to see it fail. We want to see you guys absolutely succeed, earn that trust, because it's a long-term kind of play for us. And another thing with Amazon, we are kind of building and using these technologies for ourselves and then scaling them out for other people. We're like, hey, we've got Amazon.com. We know that we've got call centers too. This isn't scalable. Let's, put automation in there. Let's put Connect. We designed it for ourselves. So if you're designing something for yourself, you know it's going to work. And you keep on wanting to, iterate on it and make it better and better. So you can be sure that any technology that you purchase from Amazon, we use it. So
yeah,
we like it too.